Welcome to Trade Doc, Theta Options Trader, where we recap today's close, look at the futures, and scan our ETF watch list to spot opportunity. I want you all to subscribe if you like this channel to get the daily recaps. Today is January 5th, 2017, about 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the markets, they closed pretty mixed with Nasdaq leading the way up almost 1/4%, the Russell leading the way down over 1%, and the Dow down almost 1/4%, about 42 points, sitting at 19,900. Looking at the futures, the majors look like they are turning red with the Nasdaq holding its gains for the day. That's actually my most favorite in the index, the technology. The bonds are up, the VIX is up a little bit, crude oil is up 1% to 53.82. Natural gas came up a little bit, about 1%. Gold actually came up today, now it's 11.80. Silver's up to 16.62. Copper came down about 1%. And the Nikkei and the dollar came down together about 1%. The Aussie came up about 1%. The British pound came up and it's now at 124. The CAD is at 75 cents, almost 76, and the euro is up 1.25%, up to 106. So it's pushing away from parity. This is what it shows. The Mexican peso came up about 1/4%. Taking a look at the charts, here's oil, and oil is holding this trend line, which is this is the channel from the January lows. So this goes back to the beginning of 2016. I say it's going to be trading still between 1170 and 1135. Is my position in the green here. Oil Explorers, I was looking to put another short on here, but I didn't get to. They were down a little bit, over 1/4%. What's going on here? There you go. Here's natural gas, had a nice bounce up, 1.5%. Here's my position here. It closed out some triple ETFs, which I like. Now I'm just trading options with some calendars. The green area is where I'm looking for it. This area here is the support, so it's got pretty good volume today, up almost at 1.5%. So I can see natural gas coming up a little bit more. Nice swing trade there. Gold came up, and here's my position here. Short-term calendars with calls. So as soon as those front month expire, I'm holding on to those long calls, which would work out great for me. But as for right now, I did put a hedge on gold miners. As far as gold itself, I don't hedge that. This is the hedge I put on for gold miners, and that's just short term for today. I mean, they've had a pretty good run as of right now. I'm still long gold miners and the junior gold miners. More longer the major gold miners than the juniors. There's this trend line here, and it looks like it's escaping this one. So I did want this to come back down to the bottom of this channel to pick some more up, but they just blasted up today, almost up 6%. So just throw a hedge on there, you know, if you're a little worried or you want to trade a little bit. But it's my story with the gold miners. Silver came up 1.25%. Now it's up to this overhead supply area here, and same thing with silver. I didn't put a hedge on it, but I would, you know, especially with this type of pattern here. I didn't buy. I bought silver down here. but I'm not selling any silver, and as I see, it's actually moving in the after hours, so silver is not going to come down maybe till next week. Energy sector, they broke the support area, so they are once again prime for a short, and I'm definitely gonna put that in energy sector. And I really did want to put a short on the oil explorers. Here's utilities, and they are definitely trading sideways here, so a calendar around this area would have been great. I'd like to see some more I'd like to see a drop. Today they're up just 0.1%. Looks like it's forming some sort of support level here just above, maybe using this as an anchor, but no position in utility sector. Industrial sector was down 0.25%, so I'm still short. I'm long some individual stocks, but I'm still short on this, and we can see this moving down. Material sector, they came off again 0.25%. I'm not taking any of my shorts off, using double leverage ETF to do that. Healthcare sector keeps on ramping up, and this is one that we definitely like to go along. Right now it's oversold, so I'd like to see a bounce. If it could hold this support level of 69.90 or just 70, that'd be great. My support level of 68.68, which I like that number. I should have just held long here, but you know, I put this signal on, but I didn't open up a position in it, because I'm an idiot. Anyways, is real estate, and there is a story with real estate, and this is pretty much driven by the banks. Now real estate is kind of like moving up here. I have no position in real estate, but I'm definitely looking to get a short. I can see real estate moving up a little bit, and it's going to be short-lived. The support level here is actually going to be my after I short it. After I short real estate, this is my support. This is my target area here, but I like it breach this before I put that short on. Is home builders, and they were down about 0.5% today, and still short individual home builders, and this is my target area. Once this ETF gets down into here, I'll look to take my profits in there. Retails came down 2.5%, and it's funny because Groupon is one of the biggest holdings in this sector, and Groupon was up, so it's just the brick and mortar stores that are bringing them down. There are a bunch of them that I believe are going to be going out of business, so there are some individual stocks in here to go short, and I have no position, and I am long Groupon actually, but that's just a stock I hold for years. I trade it back and forth. Right now I added a little bit on. Financials came down 1%, and it's just starting to crack, so I'm kind of getting a little bit more excited about financials moving its way down. Hopefully it don't print enough money to stay up, because that's what's happening. S&P, after the morning session, they kind of rallied at the end of the day, and they closed up pretty much unchanged, down just 18 cents. So S&P still short on it via ETFs. The Dow I'm short on, and I like to get shorter once it touches this. If I don't short it at 20,000, then I'm gonna be kicking myself. That's the way I'm feeling. This type of clinging and it's right underneath it. This is it's gonna be a heavy drop, and pretty much everybody that knows. And here's the cues where I should have got long. I closed out the position. I should have just reversed it, but They came up today. Also the Russell trading sideways here.